All right, so we have made our chest in this video already successfully. Looks good, looks great, looks amazing. We're gonna slide this out of the way just so we have a full working plane. Here's one drawer that we made extra. We did not make this one a hole so we could make this a perfect drawer. So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is if you click on this piece here, you're gonna see kind of these curved arrows. If you hover over them, you'll kind of see something that looks like a compass. So these arrows are really important and they actually allow us to rotate the object. So what we want to do first is we're going to do a 90-degree rotation here and get that drawer flat so that we can work with it a little better. I'm going to drag it a little closer. What we want to do next is grab this little black arrow. We want to push this all the way to the ground. Make sure it's just level with the work plane. Just like that. I think it's still a touch off here. Now that we have that level with the work plane, we can kind of work with our drawer here. So this part is something that you haven't learned in the tutorial. So really pay attention to kind of the keystrokes, what I'm doing, and it'll make this process actually really, really smooth for you. So I'm just going to highlight our drawer right here, and I'm going to duplicate that. Remember, duplicate, you can find it right here in the top left, or you can hit Control D. And you saw the arrows flash. That means we have another piece hidden underneath this piece. Okay, so I just Control D, undid that. And so now there's two pieces in here. So what we're really going to focus on in this video are these little white boxes in each of the corners here. So if you hold Shift while you left click this, it's going to scale this down uniformly. So you see that my length and my width all grow at the same rate while I'm holding Shift. If I wasn't holding Shift, it's kind of free-formed. You see how I can change the length and the width independently. So what we want to do for this is hold Shift, and we're going to scale everything down just a little bit. And you can use your own judgment for that. So we want this piece to be just a little smaller than our drawer here. So I'm going to hold Shift, click on this bottom right box, and you can see that's shrinking quite a bit. So we want that just a little bit smaller than that piece there. And we're going to make this a hole as well. So we have our piece. You can see we have our hole right here. And this actually is going to fit just inside our drawer, and it's going to make it so you can actually put items in it. What good is a drawer if it can't hold anything, right? So we want to have, instead of a whole solid piece here, we want some kind of space that we can actually fill it with. So we're going to place this hole just into that drawer, but first we want to make sure that there's a back to it. So we're going to grab this black arrow, we're going to scale this up and raise it up off the board just a little bit. So you can see how that's hovering. And now what we want to do is we're going to use our awesome align tool that we used in the last video. So if I select both these pieces, my hole and the drawer here, and I hit align, we're going to see those black circles pop up again. So the two that we want to hit are these middle ones. So we want to hit this one to the left here and this one right in the middle. And we're going to see that hole lines up perfectly right in the middle of that drawer. So if we left click and we drag and we group those pieces together just like we did with the chest over here, we're going to see that that actually pops a hole right into our drawer, and now we can actually fill that drawer with different items. Okay, and that's how you make a drawer. So all we have to do is duplicate this 5 times. And then we have all of our drawers that we need. And all of these drawers will fit perfectly within that chest there, which is exactly what we want. Oh, I made one too many. We'll delete that one. But now we have all of our drawers and our chest, and we're happy campers because we just successfully completed a design challenge. So remember, if you wanted a 4 on this project, you have to make a handle. So I'm going to leave that one up to you. So if you want to push your knowledge, test yourself, and challenge yourself a little bit more, figure out what kind of shape you might want to use to attach a handle on these drawers That way you can pull them out easily, because these will fit perfectly within our chest over there. So we don't want them to not have a handle. That would be kind of challenging. But that's it. Congratulations, you've completed another design challenge. Awesome job.